Opportunities for personal maturity and awareness is an important part of the educational development of all students. The necessary exposure happens not only through the relationships with parents or the school district, it also involves the entire community.
The Urban League is a community-based organization with its primary mission of empowering communities and changing lives. The Urban League does this by providing supportive services to help people to become self-reliant so people can take care of themselves.
One of the services the Urban League offers is the Youth Development Academy, a 2-week-long summer youth development camp for students ages 10 to 13 years old.
The Youth Development Camp is a camp that's focused on trying to help young people to become productive members of society. This program teaches young kids, young students, life skills development. Life skill developments are very important. We teach them how to connect positively with people, because the way you interact with people is going to really determine whether or not you're going to have the support system to be successful.
The Columbia Urban League is able to provide these important skills to Richland 2 students through a partnership between the Columbia Urban League and Richland School District 2. Martha Jones is the Executive Director of Strategic Partnerships for Richland School District 2.
Our partnership with the Urban League is so valuable to Richland School District 2. They have the same goals, they have the same values, they teach their children the same things that we're looking to teach them, to give them tools and skills to go out into the world to be good citizens and to be good community members.
I think Richland District 2 has been very proactive in addressing the issue of closing the achievement gap and dealing with some of the disciplinary issues also. They're one of the first school districts I know that put together a task force over 2 years ago to look at disciplinary problems. So I think when you work with a district like District 2, it's easy to partner with them because we're on the same accord. Their mission is very similar to our mission, and that mission is to close the achievement gap, to help underprivileged kids, to help underserved populations to be successful. And I've seen a commitment from the district in those areas.
It means that electricity and heat can pass through it.
Autumn Jackson is in the process of experiencing the success the program can provide. Jackson has been with the program since the 6th grade. 3 summers later, she feels prepared for the next big transition in her life.
It has helped to prepare me because all of the skills that I have learned, I will need in high school. The teachers in middle school, they let you move around a little bit. You have a little bit more freedom. They baby you a little bit. But in high school, if you don't turn in your work, they're gonna give you a 0. They might not be a second chance like they give you in middle school. So this camp teaches you to take the opportunity to turn it in on time to get in that first chance. The Youth Leadership Program, it gives us skills that can help us later on in time to be more successful, like leadership, being responsible or respectful to others.
Most of you don't think because you react quicker than you what? Think.
They got to have some responsibility for themselves, and especially for their education. I can't want something more for you than you want it for yourself.
Tanya Wingard is a physical education teacher in Richland 2. She also teaches in the Youth Development Academy.
In this program, you become responsible. You understand that, okay, it's just me. I don't have my teachers to rely on as much as I did when I was in elementary school and or middle school. So it's giving them those skills that they need, being responsible, being a leader, because it's also scary because you're over there with a lot of people and it's easy for you to just kind of follow the crowd. And as opposed to following the crowd, I would want you to think back on the things that you've learned in this program and say, I'm a leader and I understand that I can follow at times, but they must be going my way.
We have so many young people who come out of communities where they have not been exposed to positive role models, particularly those in higher education, students who have academically excelled, students who are honor students. So part of our staffing pattern in the youth development camp is that we have a certified teacher along with a junior counselor. This junior counselor is someone who's a high school senior, a recent high school graduate, who's an honor student, who's going into higher education, the military. Then we have a senior counselor that is someone who's in college. And we bring these young people around so that the program participants can see hope. They can see a future.
One of the senior counselors is Emanuel Martin. Martin is working with the Urban League over the summer. The former Richland 1 student won a Gates Scholarship and is currently attending North Carolina State University studying engineering.
I kind of have an idea of what some of the kids see from their day-to-day life in some of the neighborhoods that they're from. So it may not be the most positive thing. They may see gang violence, they may just see general violence, and just live in poverty. And I want them to have something that they can actually look up to and say, hey, there's this person that looks like me that I can actually be like. So it doesn't seem like it's impossible to attain to become an engineer or to work in STEM.
In addition to the youth development camp, we host a STEM, science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, along with STEAM, including the arts, Expo at Richland District 2. We've hosted this event there for the past 3 years. And we've had some 400 plus middle school students from several counties to come and participate. Students who participate in these activities are really going to have a good time. Not only are they going to have a good time, they're going to have an engaging experience. They're going to have an empowering experience. And empowering from the perspective is that they're going to receive information, they're going to have an opportunity to connect with people that traditionally they may not have an opportunity to be engaged with. So we know that these experiences are important building blocks for success. When they go home, parents tell us, the kids are talking about careers that they never heard before from them, So exposures is really important. I think this camp is transformative. It's transformative from the perspective that it's giving young people a new energy about what they can be in the future. It's giving them insight in how to deal with people effectively. It's giving them a reflection of who they are. And so they understand that the way you communicate, verbal and nonverbal, will have a decisive impact on whether or not you're going to get the support you need to be successful. The district has been a very supportive partner. That support extends beyond just the Youth Development Academy during the summer. And we just really enjoy working with the staff. They are very open-minded to suggestions from us. It's great to work together, to have a partner that's receptive and really deal with you as an equal.
The Youth Development Academy has been a great camp for our students over the past several years. Our partnership with the Urban League has given these children opportunities that they otherwise would not have had. They've met people that they wouldn't have met. They've had the opportunity to learn leadership skills that will take them into high school and into their adult life. We love our partnership with the Urban League, and we are always looking for other partnerships that provide experiences and will benefit our students.
If you or your organization can help positively influence the lives of Richland School District 2 students, we would like to hear from you. Please contact Martha Jones to discuss potential partnerships with Richland School District 2.